statement and the action plans are not the finished product. They are a beginning of a discussion between ourselves, thousands of us, but tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions more working people who we want to draw in to activity and opposition to this government. So we're not saying to you now that this statement is a finished statement about what the People's Assembly stands for. What we're saying to you is take this back as a suggestion, as a beginning of a discussion. Take them to your trade union ground. Take them to your campaign organisations. Above all, take them to local people's assemblies which you create, which bring all those organisations together in your locality, your town, your city, your village, so that we can create a mass movement, a unified national mass movement against austerity. Start the process with this document, come back to the recalled People's Assembly, but don't come back as individuals, come back as delegates, come back as people who've been voted by hundreds and thousands of people behind you, who you've discussed this with, and they said, we want this included, or that included, or this change, or this action to take place next. Come back in the new year, not as representatives of yourselves, but as representatives of hundreds of thousands of people that you have drawn in to a mass movement of protest. So this discussion document really only says two things. It says it rather longer than this, but this is all that it says. Firstly, we are not interested in some cuts more slowly. We are only interested in no cuts at all for the welfare state. To anybody, absolutely anybody, to enemies, to allies, to anybody, we will not be divided. You will not divide us between what you call the deserving and the undeserving poor. We will not be divided between immigrants and people who were born here. We will not be divided by race, by gender, by locality, by any of the ways in which you think that you can force some of us to accept cuts and others of us to applaud. It isn't going to happen. We are united, and we are going to stay united. And as importantly as all that, it says some things which I hope are absolutely obvious to all of us that need to be done, and need to be done now in the weeks and the months ahead. And there are a range of actions. And there are a range of actions for this reason. Some people like to say that there is one form of protest which is better or superior to another. That direct action is superior to marching. That strikes are better than marching. That direct action is better than strikes. Don't be ridiculous. We need them all. We need every single one of them. Because the message is really this. We are going to need to break this government. And if we are going to break this government, we are going to need to demonstrate, to strike, to take direct action, to have civil disobedience. We are going to hit them with everything that we have in our army. Because they are out to take away the lives that we have known. I was the first person in my family to be born in an NHS hospital. I was the first person in my family to go to a comprehensive school. I was the first person in my family to go to university and have my grant and my tuition fees paid. I will not or the subsequent generations behind me, they may try and because they're trying to do it, because they're trying to take those things out of the heart of working class life, I remember one other thing that Anara and Bevan said. My father came from South Wales, so I learned a lot about what Anara and Bevan said. And he said this: Tories are lower than vermin. You know what you have to do when you have vermin.
Exterminate!
So Manchester, on the 29th of September, there is a vermin conference in Manchester. Manchester is a working class city. Manchester is the home of presidential. Do you think the Tories ought to be allowed to free on the streets of Manchester? Drive them out, deport them back to Mayfair. And then, direct action. What better day for direct action? November the 5th. We made an instruction video. Some of you may have seen it. V for Vendetta. That's the instruction video for direct action on November the 5th. We want to make it clear in every town, square, village, fair, city centre that this country will not run if you continue to do this to the welfare state. We don't accept it. So, there is a programme here. Strike solidarity with all those that are taking strike action so they feel more confident, take more strike action, more coordinated than before, and that's our business as well as theirs. That's our business, to create the environment of solidarity and support which makes it possible for people to sacrifice their wages and put their jobs on their line by taking strike action. That's our business as well as the business of the unions. Mass mobilisation. If there are hundreds of thousands in Manchester, then the possibility of more successful civil disobedience is increased and more strike action is increased. This is a virtuous cycle of protest from a movement that has just begun, but it's not going away until we defeat this government.